Hello. Today, let's talk about Stoicism, a philosophy that has been a guiding light in dark times for over 2,000 years, helping people to maintain inner peace and wisdom, even in the most challenging situations. This ancient path to happiness teaches us that true strength lies in being independent of circumstances, finding calm and balance within ourselves, regardless of what happens outside. The Stoics believed that the most important skill is the ability to control our thoughts and emotions, distinguishing what we can influence from what is beyond our power. These ideas became popular among people who had to endure enormous trials. Roman emperors, generals, and philosophers found support in this philosophy in conditions of constant stress and pressure. Perhaps there's a lesson here for all of us, especially for those who, like Britney Spears, found themselves in the spotlight from a young age, swept up in a whirlwind of public expectations where every step was subject to judgment and criticism. Britney Spears, light and shadow of fame. Britney Spears lit up the world of pop music, becoming an icon for millions. But her success had a dark side. Like many other celebrities, her life was under intense scrutiny, and every action became a subject of gossip and judgment. In a world where fame is both a prize and a burden, Britney faced challenges that could break anyone: constant pressure from the public, family conflicts, and the loss of freedom and control over her own life. Britney's life was like a gilded cage, where the brilliant outer shell hid deep inner struggles and losses. What could have saved Britney? Here, Stoic teachings could have played a crucial role. This philosophy could have become her inner compass, guiding her forward and helping her maintain inner resilience in the face of everything she had to endure. Let's imagine which Stoic lessons might have served as her protection and how they can also help us in our lives. How Stoicism could have helped Britney. 10 practical lessons. Focus on your inner world, not the outer one. The Stoics taught us to distinguish between what we can control and what is beyond our power. Britney could have learned to accept that external judgments and situations are just noise beyond her control. Her main task would be to focus on her perceptions, thoughts, and reactions, not letting her peace of mind depend on others' opinions. Accept your emotions, but don't become their slave. The Stoics didn't suggest suppressing emotions, they suggested managing them. Britney could have learned to observe her emotions, accepting them without letting them overwhelm her. In difficult times, this would have helped her keep a clear mind and make thoughtful decisions instead of succumbing to panic or bitterness. Don't give undue importance to others' opinions. In a world where everyone felt entitled to judge her, Stoic philosophy could have been a shield for Britney. The ability to detach from public opinions is a key Stoic principle, reminding us that only our own opinion of ourselves truly matters. Embrace the temporality of all things. The Stoics reminded us that everything is temporary, good and bad, and that each phase of life is just a moment in the flow of time. If Britney could have viewed her challenges as temporary, it would have been easier for her to cope with pressure and not dwell on crises. Value the present moment. The Stoics taught us to focus on the here and now, finding value and calm in each moment. If Britney could have left the past behind and not worried about the future, her inner peace would have become much stronger. Find happiness in simple things. In the pursuit of external success, it's easy to forget about the simple joys of life. If Britney could have found happiness in daily pleasures, creativity, nature, relationships, she might not have become a prisoner of her need for approval and recognition. Learn to fully accept yourself, accepting one's mistakes and flaws, is a key Stoic lesson. Britney could have learned to be gentler with herself and recognize that errors and vulnerabilities make her as human as anyone else. This would have helped her find genuine confidence, independent of external praise. Patience as a path to wisdom. The Stoics regarded patience as a great virtue that strengthens character. Britney might have seen how patience in the face of problems strengthens the soul and allows her to view each crisis as an opportunity for inner growth. Let go of unnecessary attachments, fame, wealth, status. These are illusory values that often control us. The Stoics argued that happiness does not depend on things or people. Britney could have learned to be happy independently of her surroundings and public approval. Prepare for and accept change. Everything in life changes, and the desire to hold on to past glory is a path to disappointment. If Britney could have embraced the inevitability of change, she would have found it easier to adapt to new circumstances, maintaining confidence and strength. Conclusion. Stoic lessons for all of us. Britney Spears' story is not only a celebrity drama, but also a reminder of how fame, attention, and pressure can break a person if they lack inner support. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness is not in external symbols, but in inner harmony and strength. Each of us can apply Stoic lessons in our lives to achieve peace of mind and resilience in the face of difficulties, reminding ourselves that our worth always comes from within. Thank you for joining us today. I hope this story of resilience and inner strength inspired you and gave you some new ideas for personal growth. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new release. Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear which topics interest you most. See you in the next video.